What's good, y'all? Welcome back to a brand new Comic Rats Leads issue number 61 of TASM. New costume, new job, newest Spider era begins now, says the cover. Yeah, Patrick Gleason is once again back doing the art, so you guys know that makes me a very happy man. By the way, guys, I want to give you guys a quick heads up. If these videos, the two reactions I have for this week, this one and Daredevil, end up coming out like around like Friday or Saturday or a little bit later than they usually do, because this week I got my midterms, or one of my midterms this week, so I'm focusing on studying through that. Gotten through a decent chunk of the study guide. Still got some work to do on that, so I just wanted to get these done as quickly as possible. So they didn't take a little bit longer to come out. That's why. Also, we're switching back to my other laptop, the one I used to record. Is for some reason I've been able to connect to the internet again, so it's just like just gave up on it. So we're just going with this one. So yeah, man. Let's jump right in. Hold on. All right. Take the cover. The suit. I'm still not 100. I'm not really all that sold on, but nah. What else? Let's jump right in. Oh, Patrick Gleason's art. Look at that. Look at that smile. Look at that sick, disgusting looking smile. Perfection. Absolute perfection. Okay, yeah. Let's just come right out and say it. I've been through a lot lately. It's been a very dark stretch, and I've had to lean on people I love to get through it. To be honest, there were times when I wasn't even sure I could move on. But then one day, a bank is getting robbed. A bunch of supervillains, in this case, Shocker, Speed Demon, and Hydro Man, race out, and just like that, next page. It's as if nothing changes at all. He's in the new suit, which, you know what? It's actually starting to grow on me now. So it's not a bad looking suit, but let's try something new. I like the colors actually switch. Instead of now, it's more of like a bluish and yellow. Like that kind of color combo. Looks good actually on these credits pages. All right. Ah yes, Kingpin's back with the boys. I want to thank you all for coming, for your time, and for your willingness to meet with me. I understand how busy you all are. After all, business has been booming, hasn't it? You'll get no complaints out of me, Fisk. Last quarter was Magina's best yet. Hell yeah, of course, Hammerhead. You wouldn't complain. You've been expanding so rapidly into my territory. You got something to say, Owl? Cause I don't see your name on anything in a red hook. Well, perhaps you should visit again. Just the two of us. I'll be happy to show you. Gentlemen, please, enough. There's no need for this kind of pesky squabbles anymore. Not only is there more than enough to get around, but these sort of disputes can be let me see real quick. Can be arbitrated by my administration if needed. Nah, Kingpin, that won't be necessary. Good. You see, look how far we've come. These days, all of your operations have been regularly streamlined and done in conjunction with City Hall whenever possible. Next page. Yes, having Wilson Fisk in the mayor's office has truly been a bond to all of your empires. But you had to know, my friends, all of that comes at a price. Yeah, you can spare us all the theatrics, Kingpin. Everyone at this table understands the deal. Yeah. How about you just tell us what you want? A fair question, Crime Master. But it's not what I want. It's who? Fred Myers, Boomerang. I hate that guy. Which honestly tracks. Next page. Especially for the Kingpin. We've been locked in a hunt for the final piece of the Lifeline tablet. Helps that Boomerang was given mystic vision We have mixed visions of where to find them. And we've come closer and closer. Fred's visions have increased. But lately, we've run into some delays. Next page. The boy's chilling. We do have other responsibilities now, after all. The first time we mentioned this guy, it's like, that was a long ass time. Like, that had to be like right around the time when Tazam was brought back after um, once they came back from that delay due to the virus and everything. That's like around last time we mentioned him. Because after that, it was just Sins Past and, Sins Rising and Last Remains and all that shit. And no, as important as it is, I don't mean Call of Duty Laveria. Yes! Call of Duty Laveria. For Scummaria, as I say it. I mean the new pet. God, not again! Oh, relax, Pete. That little guy can't help it. Let's just say house training hasn't been going as well as I'd like. Pain. Can you little Gogi Woogie, you just love those tasty power cores, don't you? What? Fred, the fuck you doing, man? Like, you shouldn't be encouraging this, my guy. I don't think electrical tape is going to work this time. What? Hey, I can always steal us. I mean, find us a steal of a bargain on another TV. You can't put a price on this, love. Besides, don't forget, this little guy's gonna make us rich. Ah, yes, Fred's latest get-rich-quick scheme. Next page. Yo, you got my man Peter on doing fucking Instagram. Pain. And of course, me being a photographer, I got roped into handling the creative and unsurprisingly, the account's a huge hit. I mean, come on, he is awfully cute. But so far, other than a couple of offers to sponsor custom dog toys, we haven't even made enough to cover the food budget. Oh yeah, I forgot this top one. Yeah, he heard there were a lot of money in Instagram animal pictures. And of course, being a photographer, I got roped in all that. Look at my man Pete's face. My man is so just like, what am I doing with my life? Telling you, Pete, it's fine. It's just a matter of time before he hits the next, or he's the next Lockheed. Yeah, Lockheed. Excuse me. Speaking of time, I know rent's coming up. I was wondering if you might be able to inspire you to embrace your inner entrepreneur. Don't sweat it, Pete. You'll come up with something. So yeah, after months of unemployment, I was getting pretty desperate. How desperate? Next page. Nora Winters desperate. Oh, so my man's working at the what the fuck was that place called again? Pete! So glad you finally got back to me. Welcome to the new theater. Welcome to the new Threats and Menace. One of the worst things about secret identities, you get the same office tour twice. So you like my proposal? To be honest, I couldn't really understand a lot of buzzwords. Sorry, I've gone corporate. I know. But so far it seems to be working out. Wow, they look busy. They better be. Traffic is way up. And it's about to go through the roof. What is that? A gift for your friend. You mean this is for Spider-Man? Oh shit. Oh, Mr. Panel. Well, we couldn't have our own resident superhero looking anything other than spectacular, could we? But don't think it's all just appearances. Next page. This suit will be a serious upgrade in the field, making Spidey stronger and faster. Not to mention all the wearable surveillance tech to augment the famous spider sense. Ooh. Then there's these web shooters. Next page. It's all really impressive, Nora, but what do you get out of it? Fair question here. Fair question. Here, let me show you. Now this thing is made of unstable molecules for easy charging, but we can do this. The old-fashioned way. And no, hey, hold on. Oh, relax, you big baby. Look at it. It's a perfect fit. Now take a peek over there. Wait, there's my POV. That's right. You're Spider-Man, Peter Parker. Now any old scrub can be. Now any old schlub can be. After all, thanks to those cameras, we're offering a fully impressive, highly interactive, superpowered experience for your mobile device, desktop, or VR headset. What the fuck is this? Imagine it. Whenever Spidey is on the field, so are you. Once you log in, you can see what he sees, hear what he hears, and you get to be a part of the action. This is a terrible idea. This will blow up in Peter's face so quick. Nora, what Spider-Man does is serious business. It's about saving people's lives. It's not a game. Of course not. It's journalism. Giving the public a first-hand look at the life of someone trying to keep them safe. Letting them see what a hero is. Letting them see what a hero he is. Hey, Jonah. Hey, the goat has entered the building, ladies and gentlemen. The goat has entered the building. What do you think, my boy? Pretty impressive, isn't it? That's one word for it. Dangerous is another. Spider-Man can't just be a live broadcasting. He has sensitive secrets he might need to protect, which is why it's all on delay. And only when Spidey feels up to it. The feed is uploaded to a secure private server, able to be monitored by only two people. You and me. Finally, the man in the chair. Is that an MCU reference? I assure you, Parker, protecting Spider-Man's secrets was my top priority. Every step of the way in putting all this together. I don't know, Jonah. This still sounds pretty risky. Not to mention, it feels like a little opportunistic? That's because it is an opportunity. That podcast we did proved it. The world is hungry to get to know the real Spider-Man. There is no shame in taking advantage of that. I think about it. Is it really so different from selling pictures of him onto the Daily Bugle? Kinda, but also not. The Daily Bugle. Well, there's one big difference. This is where we're offering to pay him. And he gets to keep the suit. Peter's like, say less. Say less. My man Peter be like, say less. Say less. And at first, not that much feels any different. But then I hear a little voice in my head. And for once, it's not an inner narration. Don't forget your one-liners! Jonah's legit, this man's here. He says, Peter now has an oracle, ladies and gentlemen. He has his own Barbara Gordon. This is fucking legendary. Marvel give Nick Spencer a raise. Your one-liners. The audience submits them for you to read them and find the fight. Oh my goodness. Wait, they're writing my jokes for me? Check your phone. All right, this one's from Brenita and Tempa. Hey, Hydro Man, we're trying to have some fun here. Why such a wet blanket? Well, that's terrible. Yeah, it is. Like you are disrespecting Spider-Man's mouth, his wit with these shitty one-liners. That's just disrespectful. That's just a goddamn disgrace. This one's from Jake and Desmones. I don't even know how you say that. Shout out to my boys Trevor, Daniel, and hey, wait, that's not even a joke. It's just ugh. All right, enough. Time to web these morons and no, wait, what? Wait, now? The audience poll. They want to see you do the web monk. The web monk. There's an audience poll, and they want that. 36% of them do. So 36% of them do. Okay. One mucking coming up. Next page. Happy now? Over the moon. Now just say the criminal apprehension is brought to you by your auntie. They got my man sponsored too. Jonah, there's no way I am going to say. Yo, undies. You know, I had a supervillain who did this stuff once. I thought it was the end of civilization. Spidey's referencing to Screwball, of course, from all the way back until Screwball, of course. But civilization felt different, I guess. Because Jonah and Nora were right. The whole thing was a huge success. Millions of people logged in, and judging by the reviews. Yes, they leave me reviews. Everyone loves it. Next page. Well, almost everyone. They call this journalism? Whatever they're calling it, it's generating a lot of heat. While we're losing subscribers and circulation, advertisers can't line up fast enough over at TMA. The fuck's TMA? The Amazing Spider-Man? No. Excuse me. I heard there's a low 7-figure bidding war for spots during Spidey streams. Jonah, you never change. Pay no mind to the circus people. The answer to our problem won't be stunts and gimmicks, but good old-fashioned, hard-nosed investigative reporting. Like this expose on Lauren E. Thompson Lincoln, aka Tombstone. So is this like the Daily Bugle? I'm assuming this is the Daily Bugle. We know he started putting the money his criminal empire built up into legitimate businesses and real estate developments all over Uptown. Let's put some sunlight on those deals. So what do we got, Gloria? What do we got, Glory? Oh, we got something good. Next page. His daughter, Jancy Lincoln, the new Beetle. She got her own gang of all ladies, calling themselves the Syndicate. Interesting. What's her angle? Is my man ever gonna? I wonder if he knows his son is dating her. This is gonna be awkward if that's the case. Possibly she's inherited all the criminal enterprises from Daddy, while he handles all the above-the-board stuff. A family business, kind of reverse reverse Godfather. That's a story. I like it. Put some cameras on her. Let's follow up next week. In the meantime, you all will excuse me. I've got some family business of my own. Oh boy. There he is. Hey Pop. You need to reschedule? I don't want to interrupt nonsense. Miss lunch with the famous Randy Robertson. After it took so long for him to find time for me and his schedule, no chance. You've been keeping awfully busy, my son. Yeah, about that. Oh boy. So you understand your mission then, Boomerang? Boomerang is to be brought to me. Easy enough, and don't get me wrong. I got Boomerang for free, Fisk. But I'm not gonna do it for free, you understand. What's in it for me? Of course, Silverman. This is a get out of jail free card. You might recognize it from the game. But this one is very, very real. Iron Man's on it. Whoever brings me Fred Myers will be given this. It means quite simply that as long as I am mayor, you and any of your associates will be immune from arrest, interrogation, and apprehension by my police department. Imagine what this could mean for our operations to completely unfettered what the fuck? Untethered from the law. Okay? What more could you ask for? Pretty impressive offer, Fisk. Next page. Oh shit, we got Tombstone. I'll certainly be taking my swings, but I've got But I've been keeping an eye on Boomerang, and he's not gonna be so easy to nab. He's got some mighty tough friends these days. You mean Spider-Man? It's true the two of them have formed quite the bond recently. No, yeah, when the bar with no name, that was fun. And I will admit, it has been a formidable partnership. But I have found that behind every obstacle hides an opportunity. And in this case, there are one and the same. Yes, I have found his weakness. Next page. Now I plan to exploit it. Ugh, I can't believe we just got beat up by an influencer. Humiliating, indeed. Yeah, not the best debut for the Boomerang Revenge Squad, fellas. Wait, what did you guys call yourselves? You heard it the first time, Spidey. We were just the distraction after all. Distraction. Oh shit. Next page. Oh my god, he's just the cutest thing. Can I pet him? Who the fuck are these chicks? And she is a clear feminist. I mean, glasses, braces, that shirt, a dog, and the pink and the blue hair. You know the type, ladies and gentlemen. You know the type. Well, of course you can. You all can, ladies. Just one at a time. He's shy, not like his dad. I have him. Bullseye. Locked him in my sights. Just give me the order, Mr. Mayor. And the gog gets it. To be continued. Da, da, da. But you know what? I actually don't mind the suit. You know what? Like, after seeing it with an issue with it, I gotta admit, I actually don't mind the suit as much as I did before. It looks pretty good. Like, wasn't hating it when I first saw it, but I wasn't feeling it. But now I'm starting to feel a little bit more after reading this issue. So yeah, man. Overall, this issue was awesome, man. Digging the new suit. Curious to see how long this influencer shit with Spidey lasts, because I know it ain't gonna last long. Will Gore finally bet the big one from Bullseye? You'll have to find out next time, guys. So anyway, overall, I'm giving this issue a 9 out of 10, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you like, if you did, subscribe for new. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter if you feel like it. Links down in the description box below. And as always, come back for more. See you guys next time.